counting steps on my Oura ring.
What is that?
Well, I got the Fitbit, and it counts my steps.
Oh, I didn't know there was a ring that did that.
And then it buzzes you and goes like, you haven't gotten up in 6 hours. And it reminds me.
I like when my phone is like, get up.
Yeah.
My phone will say, or I'll have one of those Garmin wristwatches, and it'll be just like, move.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not, no.
Or in the morning, it tells you how much you slept.
Yeah.
And it has like a little graph.
Right.
And for me, there's always like a little line where I was like up for 3 hours looking at YouTube videos, and then it goes back again.
Right. Mine knows when I've had an erotic fantasy. Burned out a while ago.
Do you still have those?
What? Erotic fantasies?
Yeah,
they're not what they used to be. When you're, as one gets older and one approaches, mid to late middle age, one doesn't dream of the things one dreamt about, sexy ladies. Yeah. Now I dream about just even longer sleep, slightly longer, more restful sleep. That's all I dream about. Yeah.
I'm in the best shape of my life.
You are?
No.
Hold it.
Terrible
the audience didn't go with you on that? That's the sign. You're like, I'm in the best shape of my life. And you turned out to them and there was just a rehearsal.
I saw Jon Lovitz at this event, and he looked great.
Yeah.
And I said, John, you look so good. And he's like, I'm using Control X shampoo. and I was like, what's that? He's like, every day you use it, it makes your hair a little darker.
Yeah.
And then when you like how it looks, you stop using it. So I started using it, and my hair suddenly got crazy dark, and I looked exactly like Paul Manafort. And I got sentenced to 4 years in jail.
You got sentenced to 4 years. Well, you had that coming, yeah.
I wasn't sure why I was listening to fashion advice from Jon Lovitz.
I know. He's one of the strangest. I love Jon Lovitz.
Yes.
I worked with him on Saturday Night Live 150 years ago, back when it was in black and white. Yeah. And he's such a lovely guy, but man, he is such a character all the time. Yeah. Whenever I saw him doing anything, like he's with an attractive woman, I'd say, hey, John, and he'd introduce me to his date, and then he'd be like, in front of her, he'd go, jealous? And he would do that about everything. He'd have a cookie, and it'd be like, oh, that looks like a good, jealous? No, there's more of them right there.
That's a fun way to move through life, don't you think? Just with that energy all day.
He just has that energy all the time.